Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Carter Diamond welcoming you to another time travel tennis tournament. We're in Rome for the Italian Open for the modern guys, like the stars from the 90s, 20s, and 2000, how about 2010s. You see Felix Mantilla at the 1 seed and Andre Medvedev at the 2 seed. No Italians, no actual Italians in this. The reason why is because, strange as it sounds, you don't see any legends like Federer, Sampras, Djokovic, Agassi, Nadal, Davydenko, Del Potro, Ferrara, Nishikori, Gaudio, Murray, or Bruguera, as they all won complete tournaments, which means they will go to the Tournament of Champions at the end of the season. And everything in between. So, we're going to have, and they will take part in the Grand Slams, but they will not be able to take part in, no, they'll take part in the Grand Slams, but not in the normal weekly tournaments. So anyway, the 1 seed Felix Mantilla, I don't know how he got the 1 seed in this tournament, but he beats Ljubicic 6-3, 6-3, so he's saying that, I have a number 1 seed. And he will face Nalbandian, who beat Todd Martin by bagel 6-love in the third set. The 8 seed Tommy Haas from Germany got taken out by Nishikori's son, which is stupid because Nishikori is not supposed to be in this thing. I don't know why he's in this thing. I guess I forgot to check if Nishikori could win. Well, he faces Carlos Moya, and I gotta hope Moya wins. I don't want Nishikori to get to the final. That'll be trouble. The 3 seed Alberto Costa beats Richard Krajicek, who was the shock 96 Wimbledon champion after beating Pete Sampras in the quarterfinals. He won the tournament over Bellevue, Washington. Supposed to be Krajicek. A great player, Moya. And he will face off against Correa from Argentina, who beats Strickpilin 7-6, 6-4. Gaston Gaudio, why is he there? He's not supposed to be in the tournaments. Did I screw up again? And he beat Correa 6-3, 3-6, 6-2. And he will face Peter Korda, who beats Tim Henman in straight sets. So Korda, Henman's Hill. But Korda will face Gaudio. The 2 seed Andre Medvedev takes down Leighton Hewitt 7-5, 6-1. That's a big one over Leighton. And he will face Wawrinka, who beats Novak in straight sets. The 5 seed Fernando Gonzalez from Chile gets taken down by the Croatian Cilic in 3 sets. And it's Verdasco who beats Simone quite easily. So Verdasco looking pretty impressive. 4 seed Andy Roddick with his fluent serves beats Nikola Kiefer, even though Kiefer had it in the first set. And it'll be Magnus Norman who beats James Blake in straight sets. So that's a big win for the Swede. 6 seed Curtin beats Forget 6-4, 6-4. And he will face Bruguera, who I forgot. And against Philip Pusis. I got 3 guys I forgot to change to make sure they're not part of the modern. Well, that sucked. Anyway, Moya versus Nishikori. Good news, Nishikori lost, so I don't have to worry about that conflict. Moya wins. Korda versus Gaudio. It was Gaudio 6-3, 6-2. And I better hope he loses. Against Costa, who took down Correa. So Costa will face Gaudio. 2 seed Cilic versus Verdasco. Sees Verdasco crush Cilic and Divine Powder 6-2, 6-1. Mantilla did beat Nalbandian, so he'll face Boya. So 3/4 of the left bracket, side of the bracket, are Spanish. Gaudio being the other one. It's not. Medvedev beat Wawrinka in 3 sets. So it's Verdasco, Wawrinka, Bruguera, who I hope better not win. And he didn't win. Curtin won. So except for Gaudio, I think I'm safe. Roddick taken down by Magnus Norman. Big win for him. Yeah, a Spaniard on the right side with Switzerland, Brazil, and Sweden. So anyway, Mantilla, Verdasco, Wawrinka goes first, and it's Verdasco who wins. Curtin versus Norman. Sees Norman win. So Magnus Norman's on fire. So Norman and Verdasco, someone's going to the final for sure out of that one. The 1 seed Mantilla takes down Carlos Moya 6-love by bagel. And Gaudio loses to Costa, so that's fine. No big deal. So Mantilla against Costa and Verdasco versus Norman. 3/4 Spanish. And it will be Magnus Norman, the Swede, the non-Spaniard in the semifinals, who goes to the final. And it will face Mantilla, who beat Costa in 3 sets. So, yeah, I guess putting Mantilla as the 1 seed actually did work. He will face Magnus Norman, who shocked a lot of people. Norman took down James Blake, Andy Roddick, Curtin, and Verdasco. Meanwhile, Mantilla lost 2 sets on this way. He only had to face 1 seed. Mantilla and Norman. That's going to be an N or an M. Mantilla, number 12 overall versus number 42 seed Magnus Norman. Yeah, Norman. Mantilla, week 1 lost to Peter Corda, lost to Del Puerto in Houston, and lost in Rotterdam to Correa, so it looked like Mantilla was sucking. And then he went to Monte Carlo, beat Simone Verdasco, Luster, Chilo, Gadio. Ferrer faced him. And Mantilla won the first 2 sets from his fellow Spaniard, but lost the next 3 by only scoring 4 match wins. Tournament 11 at Forest Hills. 3 weeks later, he got to the final again. He Wawrinka, Corda, Courier, and Medvedev to face Gadio, and he got swept by him. Then went to Atlanta, lost to Corda. Went to the German Open last week against Kitlitnikov, Curtin, Moster, and Martin. But he suffered a KO. He suffered an injury, and then somehow he's come back to beat Lucic, Nalbandian, Moya, and Costa this time to get to the final. So dude's in his, 4th final? Yeah, that's his 4th final. Wow. Magnus Norman. Missed week 1. Week 2, he beat Chang before losing to Del Potro. Then he lost to Wawrinka, Correa, Davidenko, all in short order. And then in Nice, he beat Ivanisevic, losing to Juan Carlos Ferreira. And then at Bari, he beat Krickstein and Muster before losing to Shikori. And then somehow had played till this week, being Blake, Roddick, Curtin, and Verdasco to get this far. So we'll see what he does.
Quiet please. Mantilla to serve.
Hopefully Mantilla's not hurt this time. Right? Well, he shouldn't be hurt because he is playing in this tournament.
Low 15. 15 all. Out. 15 30. 15 40. 30 40. Game Norman. First game. Fifteen love. Out. 30 love. Out. 40 love. Out. 40 15. Game Norman. Norman leads 2 games to love. First set. Out. Fifteen love. 30 love. Out. 30 15. Out. 40 15. 40 30. 40 Game Mantilla. Norman leads 2 games to 1 first set. Out. Fifteen love. 30 love. 40 love. Game Norman. Norman leads 3 games to 1 first set. Out. 15 love. Out. 30 love. 40 love. 40 15. 'Out. Game Mantilla. Norman leads 3 games to 2 first set. Out. 15 love. 15 all. Out. Out. 30 15. Out. 40 15. Game Norman. Norman leads 4 games to 2 first set. Love 15. Out. 15 all. Out. 15 30. 15 40. Out. Out. 30 40. 'Game Norman. Norman leads 5 games to 2 first set.
Wow, Magnus Norman is pretty good.
Love 15. Out. Love 30. 40.
Not cold anymore.
Game Mantilla. Norman leads 5 games to 3 first set. Fifteen love. Out. 30 love. 30 15. Out. 40 15. Out. Game Mantilla. Norman leads 5 games to 4 first set. Out. Love 15. 15 all. 30-15. Out. 40-15. Out. Game and first set. Norman. 6 games to 4.
Oh, Norman does win the first set, so that's a big set for him. But did that mean everything? The answer is it didn't. Mantilla survives 4-6, 7-5, 6-4, 4-6, 7-5. It was close. It wasn't like any blowouts. Mantilla survives, and for the finally in his 5th attempt, Felix Mantilla wins a trip to the Iran tournament. Three sets to 2. It's close, but Mantilla survives. I know he didn't get injured this time. Mantilla jumps to number 7. Well, Tommy Haas is the best number to not win, number 9. Career number 12, Medvedev and Costa. And now I gotta remember those guys and remember how we did. Madrid. Okay, Agassi won, Djokovic won, Roddick has not won, Vergara has, Quirton has not, Henman has not, Gaudio has, Nishikori-san has, Martin Cilic, Marika, Hewitt, Moya, Izanizovic, Crafter. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so and Mantilla. Nice. Oh, that's right. So touchdown Tommy Haas, Jim Courier, Medvedev, Davidenko has one, right? Yes, Davidenko has one. Fernando Gonzalez has not. So that now, what about the Russia, the Spaniards? Bergera, Mantilla's won. JC Ferrero. Yeah, Ferrero has won. Nadal has won a tournament. Croatia has not. I got to dump. Malachi Washington's going to be dumped off for Croatia. Because of course he will. Let's see, any other Spanish? Verdasco has not won a tournament. So it'll be Cusera, who will be watching from the sidelines as Verdasco will sneak into his spot. Volkov out for Bersik. And is that it for Spain? Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spaniards. But think about it this way. It's the amount of Spaniards they don't have. You got Bruguera, Ferrero, Mantilla, Nadal. So Spain would have had 10 guys if it wasn't for those 5 guys winning. So so it's Costa versus Pirelli. Berlusconi and Moya have to face each other Battle of Spain. Verdasco faces Koletnikov, and Croatia faces Unquist. So that's the way everything is set up for the tournament in Madrid. And I'm Jeff Diamond, I do.